Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing my November wrap-up. I'm so sorry I haven't been in YouTube for quite a bit. Did you miss me? Of course you did. Don't answer. I know. Honestly, a lot of crazy things happen and I didn't even get that much time to read. School keeps going. School keeps just falling a lot of homework on me and have exams almost every week, which sucks. Let's just talk about the books I read in November, which is only two. But before we get into the reviews and talk about the books that I actually read and completed, let's talk about our November pick. Yes, I haven't finished it. I am more than halfway through the book and yeah, let's just talk about it. So I haven't finished it, obviously. I didn't have time. It's quite a chunky book and so far from what I've read, I liked it. The beginning of the book, the just introduction to our main characters and him finding the book and meeting the girl and all the dynamics and stuff, I loved that. When I started reading the book, I was like, this is gonna be a 5-star read 100%. I was so hyped up. And the more I started reading, I was still liking the story and there was still a lot of turns and twists and events that were happening and new mystery that we're trying to solve and just our characters are growing up and it's just a lot of things are happening. So I definitely loved how the book was developing, but I have one complaint. I think that the book is a little bit too long and there are too many events and too many storylines to follow for my preference. I'm really interested to know what you guys think about this book. Have you finished it? Are you in the middle of it? Have you read it? Let me know what you think and let me know who participated in the comments down below. I am planning on finishing this book in December, of course, but yes, I just didn't have time to finish it. I'm really upset, but it is what it is. So far I cannot give it a rating, but I thought to mention it, of course, because it's our November book pick and I failed to read a book. So the first book that I've completed in the month of November is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I've read The Hate U Give in, I think, February, and I was just so blown away by her writing. Angie Thomas is just something is incredible. Everybody's hyping up about her and I was scared I will not like her stuff, but second book and second 5-star. Let me tell you, I loved the story, I loved the writing, I loved the narration, I loved the family dynamics and just the conflicts the book faces and the challenges that our main characters are going through and just the importance of the message, racism and just police or security brutality against certain people is just so unfair. Plus this one has a big treat of rap representation. The main character Brie wants to become a rapper and so it's kind of her on the come up, on her and rising up and getting to be famous, to be well known for her rap. So this book is taking so many directions and turns and stuff and I just very much loved reading from her perspective and just going back into the same universe, because as I've seen and as I've noticed, it's happening in a garden neighborhood where the Hate U Give was happening and that the characters in this book are aware of the events that happen in the Hate U Give. So it's it was really nice to be in the same universe and recognize the streets, I guess, and just the atmosphere and how that book influenced this one. It was so really nice. This book I already read together with wonderful and beautiful Naya from Naya the Nerd. I'm gonna link her channel down below. She's a fellow booktuber and she was such a joy to read the book with. Our time zones are so different. We have a 12-hour gap between our time zones, so we're trying to schedule our body read together, but we made it work and I honestly just enjoyed reading with her so much. I believe that she enjoyed this book just as much as I did. I think she gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars, so really high rating as well. So if you guys interested to hear her thoughts, I'm gonna link her channel down below. And yes, overall I thoroughly enjoy Angie Thomas writing. I'm gonna pick up anything by her from now on. Every book she's gonna come up with, she's coming up with a new book in 2021 and I'm reading it. I cannot not read it. Yes, I'm gonna talk about it more in my 2021 I guess plans. Am I gonna make that video? Sure. Highly recommend if you have not read The Hate You Give or On the Come Up. You're missing out. It's a great hard-hitting contemporary in the type I enjoy so much. And the last book, the next book, and the last book. So yeah, my November pretty much consisted of the Secret TBR book that I've been reading for the first like a week and a half, and then I picked up both of those and I've been reading them throughout the November. And on the last 3 days of November, I picked up Words on Bathroom Walls by Julia Walton. I meant to read this book for so long. This sounded so interesting and nice and like just like something that I would enjoy as a hard-hitting contemporary with a little bit of romance and schizophrenia representation. And so that hooked me, and that I feel like there are not that many mental illnesses representations in YA especially. So when I heard about this book, I was definitely interested to see. Again, I buddy read this together with Megan from Headover Books. I'm gonna link her channel down below and her Instagram as well. To say the least, I did not expect to enjoy this book as much as I did. I mean, I hoped that I would like it, but I was surprised that I actually very much enjoyed. And this is something new, and I usually don't feel this way about many books, even about many favorite books that I finished, but like I want to reread it so badly. This is such a short, quick book that, just like I said, I ate it in 3 days. It was just like so quick and so nice, and like the narration of the main character I loved. I'm not sure, and I cannot obviously speak for the representation of schizophrenia in this book, but so far what I've read and experience with like, I have a schizophrenic friend. This schizophrenia really shows really differently in many people, so I cannot really speak for like how good was the representation, but in my eyes I think it was really well done. I honestly believed everything that he said. All the characters were so like alive, and I did not doubt that any of them are fictional. I honestly enjoy my time with Adam. This book is written as like a journal entries. It's his conversation with a psychiatrist that he is seeing because he started a trial for new medication to see if his schizophrenia can be helped, and this psychiatrist was assigned to him to see how mentally he's doing, and if his visions and symptoms of schizophrenia is going away and the drug is helping him. And so he kind of refuses to talk to him, but he talks to him through this like entries of journal. And so I really like that aspect actually. Also in the beginning of every chapter it mentions like what is the dosage and if it's the same or if it's increased or if it's decreased. And I was kind of thinking, give this book 5 stars, or I mean, it's just a YA contemporary, like am I gonna give it 5 stars? And then I'm like, you know what, I enjoyed the heck out of this book. I enjoyed my time reading it, and I want to reread it 100% in the future. I know that, and that's gonna be a 5 stars, and that's my rules, that's my experience, and I honestly loved it. My whole month was just filled with so many great books, and like that doesn't happen often. So I'm gonna give it 5 stars. As simple as that. I think it's worth a read. So let's talk about December really quick. Usually I go and pick another book from the jar, but I'm gonna make an exception in December. I'm so sorry, we're not picking a book. Here's what's gonna happen. Because one of my favorite author and one of my favorite books that I've read is on Gilmore Reading Challenge list, I would love you to pick them up. Since December is my birthday month, instead of choosing the book, I would love to pick a book to read for you guys all if you pick to participate. And those gonna be, you have a choice this month. It's gonna be either Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom or The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Both of these are on the list, and both of these are my favorite books of all time, and I highly enjoy them. Both of them are super short. They're less than almost 200 pages, so they're definitely quick and lovely read. This one is a nonfiction. It's pretty heavy, and yes, a man is sick and he's dying. And this one is what's gonna happen when you go to heaven, and they're gonna be 5 people who are gonna teach you lessons. So both of these are so important and great, and I highly recommend you pick them up just by your own. Like if you don't even participate in this challenge, I highly advise you to read them. And I'm just gonna be finishing this one in December. I'm not gonna add anything else because I have so many books to finish before the end of the year. My Secret TBR is gonna be done, okay? My video is gonna come out. So yeah, this is what's gonna be happening hopefully in December. These are the book picks for December. You can pick either one or both. Even gonna link them down below where you can get them. How about that? And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye!